Yo, it's Alex back with another DoorDash video. Hope you have all been blessed. In this video, I'll be sharing my honest opinion on being a DoorDash driver. I've been dashing for a few months now, and let me tell you that I believe being a DoorDash driver can be an excellent source of side or main income. It can be. It can also suck really bad. If you find anything in this video helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. DoorDashing has the potential to make you a lot of money, whether or not you decide on dashing part-time or full-time. But there are a lot of factors that you have to take into consideration that heavily impact how much your total can be. Let me start off with the main one, and that is the fact that how much you make from DoorDashing strongly depends on your location. No matter how well you plan out your dashes or how efficient you are while on a shift, if you're in the middle of nowhere, you will most likely flip a small profit, if anything at all. Sometimes, unfortunately, life hands you lemons and you can't make lemonade because they're rotten. If you're situated out of a small town or in a location that doesn't have many restaurants hooked up to these food delivery apps, then unfortunately you're out of luck. It's best for you to either move to a nearby city for your shift or not to dash at all. In a quiet town, the orders would be so scarce, and even if you manage to get an order, there most likely wouldn't be any bonuses or even tips for that matter on top of it. On the opposite end of the spectrum, DoorDashing can be extremely lucrative in a busy city with lots of participating restaurants. If you search here on YouTube, you can find proof of individuals who dash daily in a busy city, pulling in numbers that would equate to over 6 figures a year, which is just ridiculous. This goes to show that DoorDashing is not the same for everyone. Watching these YouTube videos of people pulling in huge numbers can sometimes be extremely misleading, strictly due to the geographical differences between you and them. On top of your location, there is also luck. I don't care what anyone tells you, but luck plays a huge role in making money while door dashing. Of course, the main relation I'm referring to is tips. You can go 3, 5, 10 trips in a row with a tip provided by the customer, and you will feel on top of the world. But then you can go 3, 5, 10 days in a row without any tips at all. Of course, these are extreme cases, but it can happen. And when it does happen, you will notice in your pay how impactful it truly can be. This can sometimes make or break someone's opinion on DoorDashing, as tips can play a massive role in the overall income you'd be receiving on a weekly basis. Only after a few weeks of DoorDashing, though, will you truly be able to see this impact in your pay and completely understand. Speaking of an impact to your pay, do not underestimate your expenses. Expenses can be brutal, and I'm not even talking about taxes, which are the absolute worst. You have to understand that you'll be driving your car at all times while dashing. There is actually a decent chance that the wear and tear from your dashing will result in your car requiring some sort of tune-up or repair. 1 week of dashing goes by, you're profitable after taxes and gas, you feel great. Another week goes by, you're still very profitable after taxes and gas, you're feeling on top of the world. And then bam, at the end of the month, your brake line snaps. Your tires are all flat. Your engine is leaking oil everywhere. Your battery dies. You get a speeding ticket. And I pray this doesn't happen to anyone, but let's say you get into an accident while dashing. Not only are you possibly now negative from all these unfortunate car expenses, but there's even a chance that your quality of life has been degraded. While this may seem extreme and sound very pessimistic, realistically, there is always the possibility of this happening. If you have a new or expensive car, it's probably best that you skip out on delivering food as a whole, whether it's for a side hustle or main income. DoorDashing as a side hustle, which is what I personally do, can be extremely lucrative, and I say that from my very own experience. I've had some extremely profitable nights DoorDashing, averaging over $30 Canadian an hour, but there have been nights where I was bored out of my mind because there were no orders or because the orders coming in were so disrespectful, offering me stuff like $4 to drive over 10 miles. You have to understand that you will not be as profitable as you want to be every single shift. With that said, DoorDashing as a full-time job can be a little bit of a gamble. Again, this goes back to where you live and where you plan on dashing, as some places are literal gold mines, but it's possible to make subpar income on certain days, which can be detrimental to some people who really rely on this income. Since I dash part-time, I have the luxury of choosing exactly when I want to dash, and if you watched my 5 mistakes I made in my first month DoorDashing video, which is right here, you know that I only dash when there is a fat promo bonus going on. Coincidentally, there is a $3 promo bonus to dash from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. tonight in my area, and I will be taking full advantage of that. Frankly speaking, I would never DoorDash during a time that doesn't have a promo bonus. I find that it is absolutely not worth it to dash without a bonus. For the past 2 weeks, there have been a severe lack of promo bonuses going on in my area. It was so bad that I almost resorted to dashing in different cities around me. If I was DoorDashing full time, I would have been extremely upset over the lack of bonuses in my area, as that would have negatively impacted my main source of income. There are other touchy topics out there that one would use to argue whether or not DoorDashing is worth it, but I covered the ones that I deem valuable. If you are just getting started with DoorDash or are wondering if you should even sign up, do it. I'm not saying do it because I think DoorDash is worth it, which I believe it can be. I'm saying do it because it's always healthy to get out of your comfort zone once in a while and try new things. For all you know, you could love DoorDashing so much that it becomes your main source of income, and you end up being one of those YouTubers sharing their 6-figure DoorDash salary. And if that's the case, just make sure to link me the video so I can like and subscribe. If you feel as if I missed any important topics or would like to share your own experience or have any questions whatsoever, please leave a comment down below and I would love to interact or help any possible way I can. I got a few comments in my last few videos and I have to say, I appreciate you guys. I plan to bring more content related to my honest insight on side hustles or possible careers to help strengthen your financial stability. DoorDashing is only one of the many side hustles I do, and I hope to share more information in the near future on others. If I could just help out one person, it's all worth it. If you made it to the end of this video, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. I wish you the absolute best in your future endeavors. One love. Peace.